everybody, I'm Miss Rachel, and today I'm enjoying some tea with my friends, and I hope that you are too. This is kind of a different way to celebrate National Library Week, but we're just going to go with it. Today's our Storytime Tea, and I'm going to be showing you what the kids have done all year. I hope you enjoy it. Here we go. The very first time we met, I did I'm Gonna Like Me by Jamie Lee Curtis. The kids were given the first letter of their name and some stickers. And this was just a real easy first program. It helped the kids to become comfortable with me, and it helped me to learn their names. The second time we met, I read How to Catch a Unicorn, and we made some edible unicorn Play-Doh. And that consists of white frosting, cornstarch, water, and sprinkles if you want them. The kids helped me to make the dough, and then they each got to take some home. Even though it says it's edible, you don't want to eat too much of it. The next time we met, I read Leaf Trouble, and the kids made themselves a mosaic leaf. During National Fire Prevention Week, I try to have our local firemen come in. This day we read Miss Mingo and the Fire Drill. Ray Fireman Daniel Southard stopped by to teach us a little bit about fire safety. He let the kids try on his bunker gear, and then we got to go outside and see the truck, hear the sirens, and watch the lights. The next time I read Crash, Boom, It's a Math Tale. This day they learned a little bit about math, and then we got to play with blocks the rest of the time. For Halloween, I read The Little Old Lady Who Was Not Afraid of Anything. And on this day, I had cut out a bunch of lacing cards and some yarn. And each kid was given their own lacing card and their own yarn. And when we finished that day, they were able to take them home. The next time we met, it was close enough to Veterans Day that I thought we should talk a little bit about Veterans Day, what it is, and why we celebrate it. The kids each colored one of these, and then I had cut out some red poppies for them to wear on Veterans Day. Then we read In November, and we played Roll a Turkey Bingo. So each kid was given their own bingo card, and then their markers were M&Ms. After we played the game, I let them have the M&Ms as their markers because I didn't want to have them back. Then we read One Little, Two Little, Three Little Pilgrims, and each child got to make their own pilgrim hat, and they got to wear them home on this day. On December 5th, we read Windy Day. The kids were each given a face, 3 colors of paint, and a straw. The only thing I told them was make sure they blow through the straw and not to suck up, because if they were to suck up the paint, they found out that it really didn't taste very good. On December 12th, we read Llama Llama Holiday Drama, and each of the kids made their own holiday wreath, and they either got to hang them on their doors or on their Christmas tree. The last program we had for 2019 was our Santa party. Santa showed up, and each of the kids got to sit on his lap and tell him what they wanted for Christmas. And as he left that day, he left each kid with a book and a candy cane. We took a little break for the Christmas holiday, and we started again after New Year. And our New Year's, when we come back, we have an annual pajama party. So for this year's pajama party, we were given a memorial donation that was earmarked for story time. So I had a gal in our community make me some quilts for the kids to have during story time. That way they were able to sit on them, wrap up in them, lay on them. But now I've got 15 quilts in my room for each of the kids. And for our craft that day, we did pirate hooks. So we were able to act like pirates and just enjoy our first day back with a party. The next time we met, we did If You Give a Pig a Pancake. These stories by Laura Numeroff are circle stories. So whatever the animal in the story starts out with, they get sidetracked throughout the whole story, and then at the very end it comes back to the very first thing that they really, really wanted. I highly recommend her. These are great stories, and it's just a fun thing to help for your kids to remember what they started with. The next time we had a special guest, Amy Collins from rural Ameritown stopped by and talked to the kids a little bit about money. She showed them what the currency looked like, and each child was sent home with a $5 savings certificate to either open an account or to add to an existing account. The next time we went on a safari with the Ugly Five. These five are part of Africa's groups of five. There's the Ugly Five, the Fast Five, the Slow Five, the Quiet Five, and then there's another group of five, but I don't remember what that one is. So the Ugly Five we made finger puppets out of, and the kids were able to take these home. On February 6th, we did Rainy Day, and we talked about what we could do inside during a rainy day, and then each of the kids got to make their own umbrellas. For Valentine's Day, I read Ruby Valentine Saves the Day, and each kid got to make themselves just a heart filled with more hearts and glitter and markers, and we just had a lot of fun on this day. Since we're getting a little closer to springtime, I read Busy Miss Lizzie. She was too busy studying for a spelling bee quiz that she forgot to stop and smell the flowers. So I had each of the kids make their own flowers to stop and smell. They can also be used as bookmarks, so that will help them to stop and smell the flowers. The next time I did a book of seasons, and for that we did just a little wheel of the seasons. So we have summer, fall, winter, and spring. And so they each got to color their own thing, and they also took these home at the end of the day. Then, of course, it's Dr. Seuss's birthday, so we have to do something fun for Dr. Seuss. I read the foot book. Each kid got to color their own foot however they wanted. They could make it as crazy or as zany as they wanted, or just color it all one color. The other thing I did is I cut out a T-Rex foot to see how many kids we could fit in the T-Rex foot. Now, a T-Rex foot is 3.5 foot long. So my biggest group had 13 kids. They were all able to fit inside of a T-Rex foot. The next time we met, which unfortunately was our last time meeting in the library, we did rainbow fish. And so I read rainbow fish. They each got to color, and then I used glitter on one special spot because he shared all of his scales with his friends, so everybody felt special. In the packet that I sent home, each child was given a teacup and some colors. This is what I hope that they made. This is something that was our last project that we did, and I just hope that they enjoyed doing that without me. I hope that everybody has enjoyed seeing what the littles have done throughout the year, because I know I enjoyed every minute of it. And just so you know, there will be a new Storytime sign up come fall. I hope to see a lot of you back. Make sure that you've taken pictures of your littles having tea and enjoying their Storytime book, and post them to the Facebook page. Bye!